Today's postcard is from the Cannon Museum, Movik, in Norway. Now, there's a really huge beast behind me, and I'm not talking about Jacob, even though he's got big muscles here, but you would need big muscles to work this, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, you would, definitely you would. This is the world's second largest cannon ever mounted on land, and all of it weighs 337 tons.
It's incredible. Who actually built it, and why did they put it here?
The Germans built it. They started in 1941 to prevent the Allies from getting through the Skagerrak, a part of the North Sea.
That's right, the Skagerrak, that separates Norway from Denmark?
Yes, that's exactly. And so they built this battery here, and they also built a battery in Denmark to cover the Skagerrak.
And did the two batteries then cover the whole of that water area?
Almost. The range of this cannon is 55 kilometers, and they built exactly the same kind of battery in Denmark.
Yes.
So there was 16 kilometers in the middle of Skagerrak which they couldn't cover, and they planted a huge minefield.
So that the ships would actually, if they weren't hit by these guns, they would be hit by the mines instead. Was it ever fired?
It was fired for test rounds, but it wasn't in battle. No.
Why is that? They built this whole thing in the early 1940s to protect these straits, obviously very important to Allied shipping, to stop it getting into the Baltic, presumably to supply Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they only fired test rounds. Why?
Well, I guess that's the meaning of those cannons, because they were so frightening that the Allies wouldn't even dare to get through.
So it was like a deterrent?
So mission accomplished.
I see. So it wasn't the fact that it didn't work?
No.
It certainly did.
Fine.
What is it like inside? Is it exactly as it was when the Germans left, when they surrendered and left Norway?
Yeah, exactly. You lack the 19 men who manned the cannon.
19?
Yeah, 19. But it's left as it was.
And was there any ammunition left, any shells?
There were 631 shells left.
Goodness.
But they're all scrapped.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If they're hanging around here now, I would be out of here, everybody. And just over there, I can see a huge arc lamp, which was obviously for the aviation.
Yeah,
the
this is a searchlight. This is a searchlight to get to see the airplanes, and its range is 22 kilometers.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, and it delivers like 24 kilowatts. Yeah, it's very strong.
Where was the plug? Where was the socket? Where did they plug it in? You need a big plug for that. And you've got some little guns by it.
Yeah, those guns were part of this battery. The battery consisted of 4 big cannons like this one, and there were 16 smaller guns. So these 3 guns here are part of the battery. This
was obviously a very important site to the Nazis.
Oh yeah, very important. Kristiansand was the second best defended city in Norway.
And finally, Jacob, I can see some really big grey concrete buildings. Are they also part of the original battery?
Yes, this is a casemate built for the defense of cannon number 1, which actually never was completed, but it's huge. And now they actually use it during the court festival for disco. They had a rave party there last year.
Yes. Oh, wonder. I mean, Hitler would turn in his grave if he knew that, wouldn't he?
Would.
I mean, if there was a disco happening in these well-defended ports. So. A fascinating place here, the Cannon Museum in Movik, just outside of Kristiansand.
Yes.
Before I let you go, what else can people find here apart from these fantastic guns?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, you have the gun itself. Downstairs there is a bunker with 500 square meters of exhibitions, and you can find most of the information you would want to find about the whole place here. And also the view from the casemate is absolutely splendid.
Yeah.